Hi, welcome. My name is Nancy. I garden in Zone 4B, Minnesota. Today, I just want to give you a tour of all my sun and shade containers. We will start here in the front porch and go around the house, and we end up in the pool area. This geranium here, it's a new one. I bought it in clearance last week. And the other little geranium is a cutting because I did some trimming of some of my geraniums. This is Miss Pollock, and it was very leggy when I bought it, so I think I got 3 or 4 new plants from this one, and I will show you in a little bit. This container has 3 plants. I have the white delight bitens, or the white flowers. This is the purple Calibrachoa, and the other one is a verbena, wicked pink pepper verbena. Very pretty. Here I have the SuperCal, and I think it's called Premium Caramel, and the angelonia there is called Pink Flirt. And I also have a Coleus here that is becoming a little big, and the leaves are becoming old. So basically, when new leaves come out, the old leaves become dried and get old. So they need to be removed. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Remove all the old ones. And this is after all the old ones are removed. Isn't that pretty? Looks much cleaner. I think so. And there I have a poncera also, if you can see there, right here. In this container, I have 3 plants as well. I have a geranium, I have a purple lady irisine, and then you can barely see it. I have a silver falls dichondra. The irisine is growing big. Here I have a coleus. So you will see I have more coleus on this part because it gets more shade. And this one I think is called Sriracha, flamethrower Sriracha. And the one down there is the Kong Red. And I have a fuchsia too that is recovering. And here I have some impatiens. You can barely see it. I didn't expect this coleus to get this big. So this one is Mighty Coleus on the right. Gaze Delight is on the left. In the back I have 2 Kong Red, and I also have a caladium that you can barely see it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, look. I think I should have planted the caladium in the front. Oh well. Maybe next year. And this one was struggling. Yeah, I don't know what happened. These are from my, I started from seeds, all these coleus here. And I have a lamium there. And a caladium here. Sorry, I'm moving too much. Isn't that pretty? And this just started using lamiums or in containers as well. This one is torenia. I think this one is the Summerwave large purple from Proven Winners. And I just bought this one last week as well from clearance. And this one here is called Wood Torch Coleus. Isn't that pretty? And the other little ones are just cuttings because I trimmed some of my coleus. And I couldn't throw them away. I'm like, I can get more. So here I have the same torenia. So on each side I have the same. And I have another torenia there, the Duchess mix. More coleus. Kong Red. And I have a copperhead. And this is one of my favorite shade containers. This one is doing really well. I have the Vino Coleus, Caladium, and the lamium. And the other Coleus, I don't have the name. Very pretty. More Coleus and impatient. And look at this view. So pretty. I love this view. Now we'll go to the containers on this side. A sweet Caroline upside. Keylime from Proven Winners. And it keeps growing and growing. Yep, it grows up. Very pretty. Then I have a Coleus. And I have a Calibrachoa here. I think it's called Iconic Strawberry Calibrachoa. And then I have the purple Mexican heather. Yeah, look at this Coleus. Isn't this pretty? This is my first time planting this. There's the angelonia. I have some pentas in that container and another Calibrachoa. There's the scaveola on the other little pot. And in this, I have 3 plants. I have a verbena. I don't know what's going on these containers because they're getting chlorosis. And I did apply, but it takes a little bit, right? This Calibrachoa is called Leah Spark Pink. And the verbena was called Vanessa Bordeaux. And this is just a pink Calibrachoa. Yes, this is the cuttings from my geraniums. Then here I have a container with 3 types of geraniums. I have a pink, white, actually 4, orange and fuchsia color. 4 geraniums I have in that pot. And here are my hanging baskets. And I have 3 supertunias in each. I have the silverberry, the paradise, and I think the raspberry rush is the pink and white. Unfortunately, I've been dealing with aphids on this container, so I had to rinse every week when I fertilize. I had to rinse the aphid. That's work for me. Oh, it looks okay, I guess. And this ones, I have some IB geraniums. And see, there's more cuttings from my other geranium. These are so pretty too. And in this container, I have Calibrachoa, I think it's called Cabaret Orange. And then I have an Escabiola. I do like the color of this Calibrachoa. And then I have a Mums and a Coleus. And in this container, I have 1 Coleus and some geraniums. And here, you guys, this plant is just 1 plant. Look how big it is. It's a Magilla. It's a beast. And I also have wave petunia and a Calibrachoa, and you can barely see my geranium right there on the right corner. It's the Magilla. So in this container, I have a King Tut Grass, and I have 3 Calibrachoas there that are struggling. You know why? Because I forget to water. It's not in drip. That is my doing. Yeah, look at this grass. Very pretty. Very pretty. Now we'll go this way. And I have a hosta in a pot. It's called Rainbow's End. It's flowering. And I have a chenille. And I think it's a variegated stage that I have in it. There's more geraniums. Now let's go this way. Have another container here. In this one, in this one I added two lilies. Look at those. 'Cause I didn't know where to put them. Yeah. And I have African daisy and Calibrachoa. These are my hanging baskets. I have a charm, daybreak charm. I think that one is the supertunia. Very pretty. I have potato vine and not verbena. Sorry, it's bacopa. It's a bacopa here. And a petunia and a calibrachoa. And this is my favorite combination. I love this one. Sorry, I'm giving her a little around. Wanted you to see the bacopa. And in here I have, I think this is a regal geranium. And I added two Magillas. There's one here and this other one. They were cuttings. Again, I can't throw them away. Yeah, so this Coleus here is copperhead. And look at this view, you guys. And this hanging basket, this one gets neglected as well, but it's recovering. It's doing much better. Yeah, I forget to water. That one is not in drip either. So we go around here. I have a couple containers on this side. This one is my other geranium. And I like the color here, the yellow color. Now we'll go to the other side here. More coleus, okay, because it's shaded. Have different varieties of coleus here. Sorry, earlier I said mighty coleus, but it's mighty mosaic coleus. Yeah, they're so pretty. Now I think I have, yeah, I just have one container here. And it's my chenille. This chenille is 3 years old, you guys. I keep overwintering. It's so pretty. I even divide it. Love it. Yeah, let's go around here. And I think I just have one more here in the corner with my geraniums. These geraniums are the maverick. And I started those from seeds. And I have a petunia that I keep trying to cover it, but the deer, yeah, they keep eating it. So pretty though. So now we're gonna go to the circle garden, and I have 4 containers on this side. So I have 2 on each side that have petunias. These are the wave petunias. There's an angelonia right in the middle that you can barely see it because the petunias are taking over. Yeah, there's 2 types, but you can see one is taking over. Yeah, there's my angelonia. And I have a creeping Jenny as well. And in here I have what's called pink lemonade. And then I have a Lysimikia Waikiki sunset. And in this container I have 3 coleus. I have wasabi, um, inferno, and then I have Kong red. And this one is, look, changing colors. Is that weird? Yeah. And here I have another petunia wave, and I have an African daisy. That just finished blooming, so I'm waiting on the new blooms. Now we'll go to the crabapple tree. This one is called guacamole, plectranthus. This one too I overwinter. And then around here there's another one that has Coleus, of course, why not, right? And I have the hypoestes as well. And I had a geranium, yeah, you can barely see it. And in here I have a torenia. This one is called Catalina gilded grape. And a Coleus, this is black dragon. I also have a impatient double. Now on this side, this is one of my favorite geraniums. I think this one is Wilhelm. This I got this. This one is new as well, and it's aztec something Coleus. Look at the leaves, so pretty. In these hanging baskets, I have a dichondra or silver falls. Then I have a nemesia essential pink berry and hot pink petunia. In this container, I have a verbenas that I've taken over by the other salvia. You can barely see my verbena. Yeah, but it's still pretty. In this container, I have 4 plants. I have the Magilla, I have this Calibrachoa, verbena, and the supertunia mini vista indigo. This Magilla is not doing great. I don't know what happened there. In this rain barrel, I have a royal velvet supertunia, persimmon supertunia, and I think I have a Bordeaux and there's a Picasso. So we'll go around here and I'll show you. And in this container, I have the pink lemonade superbell, my safari sky, Browalia, another Calibrachoa. Isn't that pretty? And I have a geranium, two geranium. And here you can see the Bordeaux and the Picasso supertune. Now here it's just impatiens in a fern that I have in this container. Here I have Kong red and copperhead coleus and a lamium as a spiller. And I even have I think I have a hosta somewhere here. Let me see if I can find it. I can barely see it. Yeah, see, I have a hosta there. And creeping Jenny. Yeah, and we're getting acorns. My oaks are dropping the acorns. Go this way. I have another two containers around here. There's a big one full of Conrad and copperhead coleus. This is one of the containers that I overwinter. And in this container, I just have my caladium with some little coleus. Those caladiums don't have a name because when I bought them from Menards, it just said caladium. And in this container, I have this is a unique elephant ear. The damage that you see in the leaves is caused by the acorns dropping. And I have also some impatiens. In this container here, I have impatiens and some coleus. Let me show you. And as well, here I have impatiens and one coleus, the copperhead. This container, I think it's more par shade. So it's dry in here. So I have verbena, calibrachias, and snapdragons that I started from seeds. And they're not blooming yet. Here I have a strawberry, I have a salvia, and I have snapdragons in the container. Yeah. And they're not blooming, so I don't know. Now we're on my deck, and there's three plants in here. There's the pink bacopa, the verbena, and a calibrachoa. That pretty. I love this combination. And up here, I have petunias, verbena, angelonia. Isn't that pretty? There's also the Swedish ivy. I also have some peppers growing on those containers. In this little container here, I only have one Calibrachoa growing. You know, most of the Calibrachoas I bought from the nursery, and they don't have a specific name. They just say pink, purple Calibrachoa. Look at this combination. Potato vine, I have a lantana, supertunia, Calibrachoa. You can barely see my pentas in the back. And this is my citronella plant, Coleus. And on this side I have 2 geraniums. And another citronella. I have 3 citronella plants. Now going down again, I have here I have these are called the SuperCals. And they're struggling here because I don't think it gets a lot of sun. So yeah, this one is doing much better because it gets more sun. Yes. And I have Dama snapdragons, one barely blooming there. And this is another one that has the SuperCals. It just says SuperCals when you buy, so I don't have the names. And there's an angelonia. My Coleus. More geraniums. And these ones are the ones I started from seed as well. And in here, more geranium. The pink, the light pink is the apple blossom maverick geranium. I am overwintering these geraniums, you guys. Actually, most of these ones I'm overwintering. Getting that time. And look at this Coleus here. This is the Golden Dreams. The tall one. I feel like fall is coming earlier. It's only August, but more Coleus in this container. Yeah, most of these containers are Coleus because this part of the house gets a lot of shade. I don't know if you have seen my Coleus video, but these are way bigger from when that video was posted. I did start later though. I should have started earlier, then I would have enjoyed them more because a couple of weeks we're gonna close the pool, so I'm not gonna be on this area that much. Still gonna see it though. Yeah. There is a crimson gold here on the left. On the right I have the chocolate mint Coleus. In the back there's the wizard golden and the giant exhibition magna. And look at this, you guys, elephant ears. And these ones I overwinter as well. These are actually my husband's elephant ears. I just take care of them, but they're his. This is huge. More elephant ears and Coleus. My goodness, you guys, these are so pretty. This Coleus is called dark chocolate. And I have a Kong red as well. Kong red Coleus. Look at those elephant ears, so pretty. And here I have a mighty mosaic Coleus and a con red and a dark chocolate as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Bye bye.